anyway, today I'm going to talk about some celebrities and YouTubers that I have met. Now, if you're new here, Casino has to start ringing the bell. So I haven't really done a video like this yet. I mean, I have talked about some people that I have met in Comic-Con in previous videos. Like, I want to talk about kind of like celebrities and YouTubers that I've met throughout my life, and I kind of want to talk about it. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one that I want to talk about is William Bryan. Now, originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to put him on this list technically because technically I did not meet him in person, but he knew of me. So basically what happened is that for people who don't know, William Bryan is the actor of Stay Puft from the original Ghostbusters. It was back when I really was passionate about one subject most of the time when I was like really young, back in like 2016. This was basically a birthday gift kind of for my birthday, which we were in Alaska at that time. And basically what happened is my mom knew a friend that worked in Hollywood, and the friend knew William Bryan, which was the actor of Stay Puft. They actually contacted William and asked if he could do a birthday message for me on Facebook. And he did. And like, that blew my mind when I first saw it. Like, it was on my birthday, we were in Alaska, and my mom showed me it, and I could not believe it. I really didn't have any other kind of experience up until that point of a celebrity kind of knowing about me, which is pretty crazy. So, like, he just seemed like a really nice dude, and like, that really made my day for that. Number 2 is Dude Perfect. Now, I wasn't originally gonna meet Dude Perfect, but we were at a event that my brother wanted to go to at Top of the Rock in Branson, kind of like by Big Cedar Lodge. I don't remember like exactly what Dude Perfect was doing there, but at the end, they had a meet and greet. And we waited an hour and a half in line to meet them. When I got up to them and my brother and I met them, they were really nice. Like, they just seemed really cool. But the thing is that it was kind of quick because like they needed to get on with the next people. They really felt like they really wanted to meet their fans instead of just like kind of like doing the bare minimum of just saying hi and taking a picture. Like, they really are excited to meet everybody. They have that hype that I really liked. And like, I mean, I have watched some of their Dude Perfect videos before, and they're really cool. Like, they're really cool people, and like, I really like some of their videos too, like the Stereotype series, when like Tyler goes into Rage Monster mode. I love it. But everyone was pretty cool, so that was pretty cool to see them. Number 3 is Sir Willow. So I talked about Sir Willow in the past, and I really like him as a person, and I really like his content. So basically, for people who don't know, Sir Willow is a YouTuber that has around 30,000 subscribers or something like that. And he talks about like Confessions of a Theme Park Worker. That's one of his series. And like, he used to work at Silver City, Busch Gardens, and Disney. Like, he worked at almost all the major chains. And like, it's really crazy how much of a resume that he has, because like, he has just done so much. So when I met him, it was during the pandemic when Silver City first reopened, because like back in Silver City in 2020 they were going to open in March, but then you know what happened. We also did my birthday at the campground for that trip to go back to Silver City once it opened in June. So yeah, we went there and we actually saw Sir Willow at the riverfront smokehouse where the Mystic River Falls thing opened. I saw him, and I wanted to be respectful of like him eating when people try to meet celebrities and stuff like that while they're eating. So I didn't want to fall into that trap. Once I saw him finish eating and like was about to go, I asked my mom to help me because like Sir Willow, that was one of the biggest times I fanboyed over a YouTuber or any kind of celebrity like that. Because like, I used to watch him constantly. I remember finding his content like 2018, and I was like, man, this guy, like, why aren't people talking about this guy more? And like, I still watch his content occasionally, but like, I really like him. And like, when I met him, he was the nicest guy ever. Like, he really wanted to know about me and stuff like that. Like, we talked for a while. And yeah, and he also gave me a Sir Willow pin, which the Sir Willow pin, I don't know where it is right now. But he actually gave me a pin of his logo, and like, it was actually a really nice quality pin. Like, sometimes with those pins that like people try to sell, like, they kind of are like really bad quality, like the lots on eBay and stuff like that. Like, those are not really good, and like, people buy those sometimes and thinking that they're good quality, but they're not. But yeah, that pen was really good quality, and it was really cool, so yeah. And there's 2 more celebrities slash YouTubers that I've met actually at that same trip. First one that was not Sir Willow was Boogie2988. I mean, I've heard of Boogie2988 when YouTube was kind of like in the 2016 era, where like the whole edgy stuff, like Leafy, I mean, not to say that Boogie2988 was, but like that whole weird phase in like 2016 where YouTube was kind of the Wild West. So like, it was kind of around that time that I first heard of him. And I used to watch some of his videos. I actually didn't know that he was at the park until the person that we went with, or one of the people that we went with, that knew my sister, said, oh, he's at the park, and like he saw on a social media page, and I was like, yeah, I actually kind of want to meet this guy. So yeah, I met him. He's okay. Like, he kind of kept to himself a little bit, but he was happy that, or like, someone recognized him, and like we were able to take photos with him. But it's kind of sad looking back at it now, because Boogie2988 has really just turned into a terrible person. Like, there's that whole documentary that kind of like shows his decline on YouTube. Like, he really had a lot of money. He was almost on the top of the world. And then he decided to waste it on collectibles and all that stuff. I mean, not to say that I haven't spent money and like haven't spent a lot of money and regretted it, but not that much. I feel like he really had potential to have like a good career, and now he's on like these lolcow or whatever that's called with Keemstar, and I absolutely hate Keemstar. The fact that Keemstar has lasted this long in this internet age, he just refuses to leave. He's just always there. And like, he has always said bad stuff, like he said the N-word in that rant. I'm kind of really starting to lose respect for Boogie, because like, it's sad that like I met him and he seemed pretty interesting at the time. In reality, he's a crappy person. Like, that whole documentary was weird. And also, I think he has some sort of narcissistic disorder. Like, he seems like he has a narcissism complex or something. Like, he always wants to say, oh, I'm a crappy person. Like, it seems like kind of like trying to gain sympathy. And I don't know, like, I'm sad that he's kind of fallen off. But he was pretty nice when we met him, so. And another person that was with him, actually, was Carpetbagger. Now, I haven't heard as much bad stuff about Carpetbagger as I have with Boogie. Carpetbagger, I've heard a little bit of controversy about himself, too. But, I actually really liked his content, like, in the earlier days. Like, 2017, around that time, I actually really liked his content. Like, he really went to a lot of places I was really interested in. We actually met him, too, in the same, kind of visit. He was pretty nice. I think he revealed that he is on the spectrum. But, like, people have kind of criticized him using that as, like, an excuse to, like, do bad things. I've heard a little bit of controversy. I'm not as familiar with Carpetbagger as I am with Boogie about that, but, yeah, so, Carpetbagger was pretty nice. But I think he has kind of fallen off too a little bit, which kind of sucked, because, I mean, I did actually like Carpetbagger's content a little bit more than Boogie's, because Carpetbagger had, like, similar interests compared, to me. So yeah, Carpetbagger was pretty chill, but I have heard some controversies about him recently, so. Number 6 is Billy West. So this is kind of like the Comic-Con type of people on this list. But yeah, I went to a Comic-Con for the first time in 2024, and they had a bunch of guests available, and the first one that I wanted to really meet was Billy West. And like, I really back then only knew Billy West of the Space Jam Bugs Bunny, and like, I didn't really know him from like other roles. Like, he played Ren and Stimpy, or he played Ren in the later part of the show, because John K played him, and as much as John K, I hate him as a person. Like, he really did kind of perfect the Ren character. I do prefer his voice a little bit more to Billy West, but I think Billy West did a pretty good job replacing him. I met Billy West, and he's actually on the spectrum too. I did a photo with him, and here it is right there. Boom, look at that. And then he actually signed my Space Jam VHS. I actually got this for like 25 cents, like, a while ago. Like, 25 cents for even a VHS tape like this, like, an iconic title like Space Jam, it's a pretty good deal. So yeah, there's a signature on there. He was actually really nice, and like, we talked for a little bit, and he really we kind of related to each other because we were both on the spectrum. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then the next one that I met is two people from this past Comic-Con video, and if you didn't see that video, it'll be up there. But I met Nick Castle. For people who don't know, Nick Castle is actually the actor of the original Michael Myers. I really like Michael Myers because he's so emotionless, and like he has those dark eyes like Dr. Loomis in the original Halloween, I said. But yeah, so I actually wasn't originally gonna meet him because we didn't have anything reserved for him. But we were about to meet Rose McGowan. Unfortunately, she had something come up and wasn't able to come. But like, we actually saw Nick Castle's line was really short, and I was like, yeah, let's meet him. And he was really cool. And like, I feel like out of everyone on the Comic-Con side of this list, I really talked to him the most because there was almost no one else. So like, we weren't really in a rush. And he was just really nice. Like, he was really cool. And like, he was kind of like the old grandpa kind of nice. It's the exact opposite of Michael Myers as a character. In real life, he's really nice. Like, I've noticed that with a lot of actors, is that a lot of the actors that play some of the most evil characters in fiction are really nice in real life. Like, Robert Englund, I've heard, is really nice too. The guy who played Freddy Krueger. But yeah, so I met Nick Castle, and I actually have a signature from him. I need to frame this, but he actually wrote down my name there and then did Michael Myers the shape, which that's really cool. And actually, what's cool is that like they actually had these papers for free that they could sign like right on the spot. So yeah, there's that. And like, Michael Myers is actually probably my favorite slasher, but like, I mean, I have seen the original Halloween. It's not my favorite slasher. Like, Michael Myers and the actor of him did a really good job. Like, I think Michael Myers, Nick Castle, is probably the best portrayal other maybe than James Jude Courtney in the reboot. But yeah, he was really cool. And then the other one that I met is Tom Kenny. So this one I was really excited about. Now, we actually bought Tom Kenny's photo op, I think, way ahead of time, like in December, before this past year. And like, this guy, I was really excited to meet him because originally he was gonna be at the 2024 Comic-Con, but he couldn't make it. He was able to make it this time, and I met him. I think that was actually the later part of the day that I met him. But Tom Kenny was really nice. Like, he really was outgoing and down to earth. I've heard a lot of good things about Tom Kenny. And yeah, so here's the photo that I have with him. And he actually complimented me on my Blockbuster costume, which that was freaking crazy. When I went up to him and took a photo after that, he said, "Oh, that's really cool, the Blockbuster video employee." He said that there was one left, and I told him that I actually went to the last one, and he kind of was mind blown a little bit. So that was really cool that he really liked my costume. And originally, I wasn't even gonna wear a costume to Comic-Con, so I'm glad I did. But yeah, so Tom Kenny as SpongeBob is probably one of my favorite characters of all time. I really like SpongeBob, mainly the first 3 seasons. Tom Kenny really makes it with SpongeBob. So, and the last one that I have is TPF. This is the most recent one. I met TPF in the Sodar City video that I did a few months ago, the vlog one. And he's kind of like a YouTuber who is like a big fan of like Branson. He's kind of like a Branson kind of tour vlogging channel with his wife. And he was really nice. And I actually was gonna try to meet him in the 2020 times when like I met Sorwello and all those people. But like, he was too busy filming stuff and stuff like that, and I didn't want to bother him. Yeah, I took a picture with him, and he's really cool. Didn't want to bother him that much because like, it was opening day, and I knew that he had some stuff that I needed to film. I really like to respect people's time, so yeah, that was pretty cool. That was probably the most recent celebrities I've met. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know that videos have not been coming out as much as I want them to, but I'm going to be coming back with regular videos soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.